This radio program is PG-13. Parents strongly caution some material may be inappropriate for children under the age of 13.
The following program is sponsored by Michael W. Smith. The views expressed on the following program are those of the host and not necessarily those of staff, management, or ownership.
Phoenix, Arizona, this is Brother Mike back on the radio. Welcome to HardcoreChristianity.com. Thanks for tuning into the program today. Today's Bible study, Porno Plenty, American style. Welcome to the party, pal. Hell is coming to breakfast. Hey, will you call somebody and tell them the radio program's on? Got some prophecy for you today. Got everything for you today. This show is a little bit R-rated, so be a little careful about who you ask to tune in. I'm Brother Mike. I'm the professional counselor at the Arizona Deliverance Center. I've been a professional counselor for over 40 years. Been on the radio for over 20 years. Can you imagine that? 2 years at KXXT Christian Radio, 18 years at KXXT Christian Radio. And I've enjoyed every minute of it. Thanks to your support. That reminds me, if you need a donation receipt for your donations in 2022, we had a record number of donations come in again. Be happy to send it out to you. Send me an email, mike@hardcorechristianity.com. In addition, if you need a religious exemption for the next virus hoax, or if you need the miracle list, the step-by-step guide to healing and deliverance that works 100% of the time, mike@hardcorechristianity.com will send it out to you ASAP, instamatically. Please remember our 2 live services every week, Thursday and Friday nights at the Deliverance Center, starting at 7 p.m. Mountain Time. Wednesday nights, our deliverance service on Zoom starts at 6 p.m. Mountain Time. Brother Rick and the Hardcore Ministry team are killing this service. It's unbelievable. On the website, you'll see all of our other seminars. We have seminars for women, seminars for children. I have a deliverance training class once a month, the 4th Saturday of every month at noon. Please join. There's no charge. The PayPal button's there. Please keep sending us donations. We paid all of our bills last year on time, and all of our radio bills we paid early. My Sunday podcast, 9 o'clock in the morning Mountain Time on twitch.tv. Just put in HOHADC and we can be together Sunday morning. All right. Fabulous. Porn O'Plenty, American style. Let's go into the future, if you would. Follow me in. Let's go to Revelation 9, chapter 9. Amazing. Amazing. The judgments are falling on humanity during the tribulation. Revelation 9. This is during the tribulation. It is not happening now, but it will be happening, and I wanted to show you how this thing is being set up. The 4 angels, fallen angels, are released out of hell, and the area of hell they're released out of is beneath the river Euphrates. How does that work? I don't know. I don't know how that works. I don't have all the answers. But in that area, that's either the entrance of hell below there or one of the entrances or something. Anyway, these 4 angels that Jude and 2 Peter refer to as being bound in Tartarus, that's the Greek word for the abyss. They're bound down there, but they are let out for judgment purposes during the tribulation, Revelation 9, and they destroy humanity like you can't believe. Each one of the angels is in charge of 50 million demons that look like locusts. How does that work? I don't know that either. Demons, some demons look like humans, some demons look like animals, some of them look like insects. I don't have all the information or knowledge on how the demonic world operates, even though I've been doing this now for literally years. I'm one of the foremost experts on demonology in the United States. There's a lot of stuff I just don't know. This is one of them. But I do know this. Revelation 9, after these judgments, okay, after these judgments, it says, quote, neither repented they of their murders, sorceries, fornication, or thefts. I just read to you the big four. The tribulation is only a few years away now. And Satan is now setting up the world like you would rack pool balls. And he's setting the white cue ball down after the rack. He's setting up the planet Earth like you would rack pool balls. And it's a game of bumper pool. There's only 4 balls in the rack. And he is going to turn humanity into the big 4. There's only 4 pool balls in the rack. Fornication, sorcery, murder, thefts. Right now in the United States, for example, you can see this thing starting to ramp up. Social media, coordination. They raid retail stores, stealing everything they get their hands on. Murder rates, gasping levels throughout the country. Shocking. Sorcery, witchcraft, spreading everywhere, all over television. I mean, have you seen the cable TV? Everybody has. Can you even believe it? Every third show on DirecTV, if you go down the list, how many channels are there on DirecTV or the other cable companies? Well, there's like dozens and dozens and dozens. Every third or fourth show has something to do with demons, spirits, deliverance, something of that nature. Every third show is a murder mystery. You believe it? Every second or first show, literally, has something to do with sexual perversion, fornication, Greek word porneia. Porneia means any form of sexual perversion and sin, any form of it. Moikia is a Greek word for adultery. It only involves heterosexual sex. When you hear the word adultery, it's only referring to heterosexual sexual sin. Fornication covers everything. Pedophilia, homosexuality, bestiality, all of it. And these demons that come out of Tartarus, which is below apparently the river Euphrates somewhere, has been mentioned before. In fact, Euphrates was mentioned in judgment in Jeremiah chapter 46. This isn't a new concept. But check this out. To give you an idea of how Satan is going to turn the entire world into a giant cauldron of sexual perversion, one of the big 4. What were the big 4 again? This is a pop quiz. You ready? The big 4. The whole planet is going to fall into these 4 categories sometime in the very near future. In fact, the tribulation is now only a few years away. This thing's going to happen quickly and powerfully. 1, fornication. 2, sorcery. 3, murders. 4, thefts. Can you believe that? Well, guess what? It's happening right in front of our eyes. This publication came out from Common Sense Media about a week and a half ago. They did a research study. The report was called 2022 Teens and Pornography, 27 pages of research. And what they did was they interviewed 1,400 teenagers between the ages of 13 and 17. Obviously, they asked them all kinds of different questions, but I just wanted to read the results to you because I don't have enough time on the radio to go into it in depth. Nearly 1/3 of all the teenagers in this survey reported they'd been exposed to pornography during the school day. Okay, it did not matter whether they went to a religious school, a public school, a private school, or a charter school. It didn't matter. 1/3 of all the teenagers had been exposed to porn during the school day. 23% of all the kids had watched porn at school. 12% of the kids who were attending school remotely were watching porn. Can you imagine that? The schools broke down this way: 41% religious school, private school, 20% public school, 31% charter school, 11% homeschooled. They're watching porn at home. 59% of the kids, almost 60%, check this out, intentionally consume pornography every single week of the year, 52 weeks a year. 38% said they were watching it through social media. What is the devil doing here? What are the lust demons doing here? It's all set up for the tribulation. I just told you, it's Revelation chapter 9. Couldn't be any clearer. One of the big four destructions of humanity by the four fallen angels in charge of 200 million locust demons carrying out their will during the tribulation. Okay? One of the big four is porneia, fornication, sexual perversion. You imagine that? This thing is happening right in front of our eyes. And as I've been teaching for over 15 years on this radio program, if you watch pornography, whether you're an adult or a child, it doesn't matter, unclean spirits enter your body. They enter your body while you're watching pornography, and especially if you're sitting there lusting over a man or a woman and masturbating to the pornography. Unclean spirits, demons, are entering your body, and they will soon control you and hyperventilate your sexual desires, and they will turn you into eventually a sex addict. Once demons get into your body, they transfer what they have to you. So if a lust demon gets into your body, they transfer sexual perversion to you. If a spirit of infirmity gets in your body, they transfer a sickness or an illness or a disease to your body. Demons transfer to you what they have when they enter your body. The planet's being set up, literally set up, to fulfill the big four, the four fallen angels, and the four sections of humanity that we just went over, one of them being fornication or sexual perversion. Now you understand and know why transgenderism, homosexuality, LGBTQ is skyrocketing. It's all part of his plan.
The views expressed on this program are those of the host and not necessarily those of staff, management, or ownership. This program was sponsored by Michael W. Smith.